I wasn't really expecting to take this cup, so naturally I'm thrilled, said blue-eyed Aonishiki at the morning after press conference held at the shrine which currently houses his stable. Ahead of becoming Ukraine's first ever Ozeki this Wednesday, he claims he's watching tons of promotion pledge videos and, on his master's instructions, searching for a good phrase to use. But his ultimate goal, as he said at ringside post-match yesterday, is the distinction of becoming the first Caucasian Yokozuna. I still feel I have room to improve, he expanded today. I've forever approached each meet with a view to upping all aspects of my game. But before we move to the next steps, let me enjoy some ramen noodles. Whatever happens from now on, and it seems his Yokozuna bid will succeed, Aonishiki has changed the way we view sumo for good. For almost a quarter century now have we seen a succession of fighters convince us that Europeans are all upper body and forever held back by inflexible legs. He has blown this image out of the water, as well as the notion that champions are made through involvement from an early age in the Japanese sumo system. He'd basically never trained in it until the age of 18. It's not just about his wrestling skills and as yet undefendable uchimusors. Many a wrestler has switched to sumo, but no one can fight quite like him. However, in another sense, we should kick ourselves for not seeing this coming. Amateur sumo wrestlers are enjoying more professional success, and amateur international sumo is increasingly conquered by Ukraine in male and female divisions. The Aonishiki phenomenon was perhaps just a matter of time. What makes it all the more special, though, is the fact he was almost rejected at first. My initial plan was not to take on any foreign recruits until I developed a stable hierarchy that could teach new Japanese ones, said Master Ajigawa, who only founded his current stable 3 years ago. But, he continued, as Aonishiki came recommended by a man I trusted, Hotoku School sumo coach Koji Fukuda, who I had known since my own high school days, I ended up changing my mind and taking the meeting with him. There I was gripped by the intensity in his eyes and his sheer love for the sport. I think we were just fated to meet, and look forward to challenging for the Sumo Summit together. Aonishiki's appetite for learning both sumo and Japanese language is clearly far above the norm, producing a consistency of success that Chief Judge Takadagawa describes as head and shoulders above. Ukrainians who fled to Japan with him have hailed him as a hero and an inspiration to children preoccupied with the horrors of war. In addition to claiming the Emperor's Cup at the 4th youngest age ever, Aonishiki was given awards for outstanding performance and technique. The man who rode with him in the champion's car was newly named Yoshino Fuji, one of only 3 fighters to beat him this time. The ex-amateur world champion scooped a technique award of his own to add to his first in July. "It's an honor to be on this title parade," he said, with dreams of one day being the center of attention. "And I can't afford to lose in the manner I did today." Injury is rumored to have hampered his second week. The man he felled for his biggest scalp, Yokozuna Onosato, has been signed off for a month with a damaged left shoulder, sustained when trying to blast out Aonishiki on day 13. His master Nishinoseki has said he will miss the December tour, and presumably face a race to be fit for the meet in just 7 weeks' time. Also collecting a special prize was Ichi Yamamoto, whose 8 straight wins in the second week amounted to a career-best run. "Hokkaido is so far away from here. Yet I felt supported just as much as in my home prefecture, he beamed, having collected fighting spirit 2 years to the day since he previously did. I pulled a fair bit, alas, he went on, but set myself up to go front foot and benefited from that overall. I want to work on offense next year and get myself a Sanyaku rank. The other fighting spirit claimant was ex-Ozeki Kirishima, 2 years to the day since he'd taken the crown here. I tried not to think about results this time, but just carry the fight intensely each day, he told NHK. I fought poorly at times in my quest to take my Ozeki rank back, but it's good to round the year off with solid double figures. I've just got to keep giving my utmost next year. Training will be everything. There was joy as well for Fujiryoga from Aonishiki's school year, who swept Division 2 this time with a score of 13-2 on salaried debut. Despite the unique pressure, I simply couldn't veer from my signature style and believed in my pushing ability to the very end, said last year's East Japan student champion. Winning this title just doesn't feel real, he continued. I'm thrilled from the bottom of my heart. I can't simply rest content with this and have to train even better to raise my rank in 2026. Asanoyama threatened to derail that dream on day 14, but ultimately finished just a single win behind. I actually think it calmed me down, seeing that title decided before I'd even gotten up and fought, Yama told Nikkan Sports. I'm gutted to miss out on honours again, as I'm always expected to challenge. It looks like I've reached this year's goal of a top-tier return. I'll be aiming high next year again and seeking a Sanyaku berth. Finally, his fellow Ishikawan, Enho, after a second straight score of 5-2, vowed to return to Division 2 in 2026. I've simply got to get back there, he said, as that would qualify him for Sumo Elder Stock. My recent knocks, he continued, have only helped me grow each day and made me take notice of things I'd previously missed. I'm getting a great learning experience, as my training sessions are awesome, and I'm hell-bent on holding ground against the stable's younger talent.